All right, Zero Cool here, back again with another video with my boy Kingslayer. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Yo, 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 what's going on, Slay? Yeah, it's your boy John Johnson, straight out of Kingslayer Gaming GKG. We are doing amazing. We are here with KSG, baby. Let's get it, dog.
Yes, yes, and we got some characters to go over for our future-proof series here that we want to make sure you're actually you're actually properly investing in, so you don't have no regrets afterwards. However, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I would have told you don't even look at Noir, but they decided to put him on a new team for Spire Society, so Noir is back in the running. Holy crap. You can get Noir pretty easily, but he is now an more effective character than he was. But he was kind of just a little niche. I wouldn't say build him. He was more of a pet project, and I just happened to build him. But now that he's out, boom, they gave him a little bit of a rework and a little bit of a stat boost, and he's going to be on a new raid team. How do you feel about Noir?
I feel better about Noir because of the free gift that we got. All right. And we can talk about that either later or, you know what? We're talking about it right now, baby, because it's going to go to the next character anyway. We end up getting Spider Weaver shards. So, hey, that got Spider Weaver unlocked on the baby account for your boy. I have been using the crap out of her, being able to team her up with Noir, being able to build that team up in general with Tangle Web. It doesn't require a lot of resources because it's only a 3 stack squad right now. You know what I mean? So I've been able to really enjoy using them. And just it's just been a blast using Noir in that manner. We talked about having 2 tags between Mystic and Skill, so that does cover a lot of different areas. He at least feels better to use.
Yeah, I think he was more of a niche character where you could throw him with certain teams that do bleeds, preferably SD, but now you could probably do some other things with him, like, oh, I don't know, throw him on his Spider Society team. But right now, it's just I like the character, I like his stats, and I would say definitely put some investment in him. Please do. You won't regret it.
You feel good about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just based on the fact that my boy, he comes in with literal black Air Force energy. Look at the drip. My man is dripping out with the black. I understand he's named Noir, but when he has the Tommy gun like that, when he stands with the chest
It
out like
looks
that, you know what I
it looks
mean?
nice.
Like, he looks like he's ready for some action. You know what I'm saying? So give him some action. And my boy, you chilling out with a 2 diamond out here, baby. So, I mean, he clearly is going to do something on your roster, dog.
Yeah, the 2 diamonds does help though. All right, so the MSF originals, we got our gift, which I guess was a gift, whatever. But these 4 characters are very integral to the game because they all provide their own unique specialty. Obviously, if I had to choose the top one, Kestrel takes this thing by a long shot. She is just out there to nuke everybody with her passive. So if you
Dude.
could get Kestrel, which is through DD1, you could beat Dark Dimension 1, push through it, boom, there you go. You got it. So
Or
it's
just get the free player. You're
it's in
done.
there. So
You already got the free player. I mean, you already got her unlocked with the free player joint. You know what I mean? So
mm,
being able to have Kizzy right out the jump, you don't even have to do Dark Dimension at that point. I mean, yeah, you can to get the extra shards for sure. But dog, having just her unlocked base form, I'm telling you. She is ridiculous. I use her in every single game mode on the baby account. It's not even a joke. Like even having her up to just the 3 stars, because I have done the Dark Dimension, but I'm just letting you know what I did before. Talking past John out here, dog. Real talk. She is a monster, and homie is not lying about the pings, bro. Her passive is so nasty. Carries like full games, and then passively the summon mechanic. Come on. We ain't even talking about the other passive that's just it's just the full control of the board, dog. Like, oh my gosh, she's a monster. She is a
she's
monster.
you do got Spider Weaver. They did mess up Sorry, we give you 4,000 shards. If you're around for that, you got a 7 yellow Spider Weaver. That was great. But they did give out more shards for Spider Weaver, so you can, if you're new to the game, you can go ahead and get her. Deathpool has her own unique process there with her passive, just going ahead and just attacking some more character, the lowest health character after you kill one of them, which is great. Spider Weaver has the blinds, but that's based off charges. And Vol's a powerhouse with Bifrost.
Bro.
But you have to put significant investment into Vol to do that. It's not right away. You kind of see it there. I felt comfortable enough to build Vol because of raids, but if I didn't have to do it, I probably would have slowly built up Vol instead of going, I need to build up Vol. So this was, yeah, Vol is probably the lowest on the list. Everybody else is up. But these four are still integral to the game. So I would say once you get them, put some investment to them. Kestrel, Deathpool, Weaver, yes. All three of them are still pretty useful in Cosmic Crucible, so they're not going nowhere. Same thing with War, not going anywhere. So Vol's probably got a little bit more investment with War because of the War tags and stuff in there, but still, these four are essentially the way to go.
Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Yes. This feels so good. This feels so good.
It feels better.
Yeah,
it feels better knowing that they were gonna do something with Namor. Namor has been collecting dust for about 4.5, 5 years or whatever. He was good for a little bit and then he just fell right back into the ocean, and now pulled out of there for Cabal. Cabal is nuts. They're really changing up Crucible a lot, giving you a little bit more plug and play with villains. They still do a decent amount in War, which isn't too bad, but I'm surprised that he hits like a semi-truck. Not just a regular truck, a semi-truck. Full long bed, everything. There's a whole bunch of, the whole thing's filled to the top. This guy hits like a truck, and I wasn't expecting it, but hey, I'm happy that he is. He got it. So you can get Namor pretty quickly, pretty easily.
Dude, stupid fast. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he had been the butt of the MSF joke for way too long. All right, I feel like my boy, my fishy friend, bro. He's been my Aquaman, if you will. Like oh my God, I love Namor so much, bro. Like I really do. Like even when I fought him, I showed him respect. You know, like I made sure to kill him first, always, because his health pool was always shit. And I knew that I could just, get rid of him real fast. And he didn't have to suffer because I did it out of respect and love for Namor, bro. Look, all I'm saying is on that squad, all right, and you can speak towards this way better than me, right? Because you got the Cabal that we have access to, right? Baby, smacking and Cosmic Crucible, baby. Like I feel like this is Namor getting his comeuppance over years of neglect.
Yes.
And it feels good. It really feels good to have Namor in the place that he is right now in the meta, and where he's going to be going forward, because just that 3 collective team, but Namor, I have a special place for my boy. I do. So that's what I'm saying, yo. I love the Cabal.
He's a little bit, tied with Cabal, leader, mostly, I mean, Patriot's there, he gives you the nice boost. Leader really gives some evades and stuff, so that way you can at least not worry about getting hit for a turn or two. But giving all that extra power, Cabal as a set is really fun to play with. I didn't think it was gonna, do as much as I thought it did, but wow. I tied up Cabal with Doom, and for once, Doom felt like Doom hit hard when he initially came out. Because Doom has been falling off a little bit. He's been a little bit power crept, but when you do you do the special and he goes boom, you're just like, oh, that looked like it tickled. This time it did not look like it tickled. This time knocked out some of SD, and I'm like, wow, this is great. Cool. They went through it, took care of them, and I was like, wow, that was amazing with all three of them. But Cabal is definitely the way to go. Since we do have them out right now, you probably should jump on board just a little bit, just a word of note. But jump on board with them, get to them, start building them up. But you can jump on Namor. He is integral because of his ult. He does reduce turn meter by 50%, which is ridiculous at all accounts. But they have to have vulnerable. That's the catch. They have to have vulnerable outside of war. So Iron Patriot does put that on right at the start. I am 95% sure it is resistance checked. So if they got high resistance, you want to make sure Iron Patriot is at least a skirmisher to begin with, but once you get him built up pretty high, his focus does go up. But just to make sure it lands,
Right.
because you want to make sure you get the vulnerable on him, and then Namor snaps off. You're just like, wow, bye. And that's in any game mode. That goes in any game mode. It's not restricted just to Crucible, so it'll be available if, for some apparent reason, you want to use them in raids, or when Battle World hypes up, or next time, in war, or dreaded Blitz. No one talks about that. But if you wanted to, you can. So there. But he is a beautiful character. I get him now. Invest him. It won't hurt you at all. I did put in a couple of. I did still put in Vulture, Mysterio, 2099. Obviously, 2099 complements Weaver, so having them as a duo is great. The trio, however, is being broken up for Noir going to Spider Society, so let him go there. He will be useful there. But still, these two are a powerful punch because of their Crucible tags. They're not as effective as when they first came out, but that's the name of the game. But if you keep them built up and put some gear into them, if you get them to 17, 18, you will definitely like them. As for Mysterio and Vulture, you get them early on, please build them. They are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Vulture is just a speed demon in terms of heroes on the other side. Mysterio just likes to blind and block you, and then drop a whole bunch of summons down. So, but you can get Vulture and Mysterio pretty quickly. Please build them. You will not hate this at all.
No.
Yeah.
If anything, I also enjoy loving to use Vulture and a mixture of Mysterio, a couple other characters for plug and play to counter Infinity Watch over in Cosmic Crucible. Because I love how he strips those positive effects. His speed is just so good. I'm using him in so many other game modes as well. Not even having, it's just the versatility of that team, man. Superior 6, Sub 6, whatever you like, whichever variation you run with, Vulture is always going to be necessary in some dynamic. Not to say he has to be on the team, but you be like, and he's always a great selection. Like, and every one I go through, I'm just like, oh, do we have a Vulture? Yes, thank God. All right, we're finishing this off. Like, I just love using that character in general. Overall, he's just a nasty character. Mysterio, come on. Come on, bro. We could talk about it all day, between the after images, between the revive, between the blinds, the ability blocks, the spread. Like, he is just an overall one-man army. I know I've had some people even reach out and chat and talk about multiple man being used in a lot of different aspects as another character like that. And it's an interesting mindset, but God, I love my Mysterio so much. Like, I just love using him in every chance that I get, bro. Like, he's just gross. Unless I'm legitimately going against maybe like a Kestrel or something like that, where I'm not able to do my thing. Mysterio is always a fun selection and always a good one.
Yeah, he's not. They're not going anywhere. Superior 6, Sinister 6, they got reworked, and they're very, very useful everywhere, which is fun. And you definitely want to put some resources into them. They're not going to let you down, but you got to figure out which teams you're going against and how their abilities can effectively take out one team, while maybe another character or switching out someone can handle a different team. So the plug and play options are beautiful with Superior 6 and Sinister 6. I love it. The main one, though, our boy.
Speaking of plug and play. Speaking of
Plug and
plug and
play.
play, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta call it out, baby. I was wrong. All right. I was so wrong. It's not that I deliberately went against Quicksilver or that I was singing praises about how bad he was or anything like that. I just did not invest into him. Like I just chose to just let him sit at the bottom of my roster, collect dust, and focus on getting APOC and Dark Dimension and doing all these other things. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get to him at some point. I'll get to him. Boy, I should have got to him a long time ago. Holy crap, bro. I got him to just six. I think I'm six yellow and I think just five red. And homie's already got like a 1.6, not 1 point, I think 2 on the health right now as far as the million. Like he's slapping like a truck. We got all his T4s done and he's not even like, I don't even have him to like level 90. I think I have him like level 95 right now. And he is destroying. Like, what the fuck? Hey, I had no idea that he was gonna be this level of insanity. And then and I haven't even gotten to a point where I even need Wanda in any of my content yet. I haven't even gotten to the point where Wanda needs to come in and save him and do the thing and make like, bro, we just slap him with just Quicksilver, bro. It's gross. He is disgusting, and I love everything about him.
Yeah, he's still pretty relevant around every game mode. You could pop him into whatever team, use him, whether on offense or defense, which is ridiculous because they did say he was going to be plug and play, and he still is. They could have made him the fastest player in the game, but why would that make sense? I mean, why would that? Yeah, that don't just don't. Something's wrong with it. I don't know what, but they could have did that and left us with the full plug and play. But I guess we're gonna get that eventually with Professor X whenever the hell he comes out.
Man.
Yeah, I don't even know about that one. But I mean, right now the Cabal event is up. You can get some of the characters for it. It's not the greatest with Iron Patriot at the moment, but whatever. It is what it is. Scopely does Scopely things, and those things usually are on the back end of that. But these 10 characters here, please invest in them. You are not going to hate yourself. You're not going to be like, oh my god, why did I waste so much stuff in here? Please focus on them. They're not currently humongous in the meta, but they're still being used today. So future proofing yourself, instead of building up other characters, knock these out. They'll have a lot of versatility all over the place. Some are tied to some teams, some are not. You can plug and play. You can mix and match. I have seen people try use Bifrost with Deathpool inside the raids, just because there's a lot of characters in there and Deathpool will snap off. Vulture, Mysterio, all over the place. They're floated all over the place with Sinister Six. Kestrel, you could just use Kestrel by herself.
Dude, honestly, carried all of my skill raids for like the majority because I wasn't around for Invaders, and I still have yet to have a full skill raid.
I'm saying lucky you. There's nothing else I can say about it. Lucky you.
So I don't have a skill raid team whatsoever. Like I just don't, and I have been fortunate enough to have such a such a thick Kestrel, that we just really run it with a hodgepodge of characters. We run Black Cat, Kestrel, now Black Knight. Come on, because we all love. Come on, like what I'm supposed to do. And then we got Craven and our last skill character. We just got up. I believe it was either between Fury. I think it's Fury right now. Yeah, Fury. And I was like, you know what? Let me just run in this 5 and. Kestrel takes one turn, bro, and the match is fucking over. Like, we're done. We're done. Like, she just takes one turn, and if there's anything standing, because maybe they had it, even if they try to have an evade, it just doesn't matter. It just does not matter. They're on the other side of the map, her ping kills them. Doesn't matter before they take a turn. Like, it's just, it is ridiculous, bro. By the time Fury summons in his dudes, we're already gone. Like, the match is... like they spawn in they spawn in the dudes, the troops, and then the match is like, all right, victory. I'm like, what happened?
I love Kestrel. Gross. Kestrel's amazing. She really does it. So you will not hate yourself for investing in any of these characters. Granted, they're, Quicksilver's in the Crucible store, so you got to get to Crucible first, and then you could actually see them once you start winning and once you start getting currency from it. Obviously, you want to win, so you get more currency from it. The other characters are spread all around the nodes, all around other stores to go ahead and buy from, but please get them, please invest in them. You will not hate yourself if you invest in these characters, and they'll basically progress you a bit further. Yeah, we'll leave King, man. What anything else to say about these characters?
I will say, because you looped it in so well, because you so sexy, we already talked about this. I feel like every one of these characters, maybe Val, maybe might not be there, but all these characters you can use upgrade for Cosmic Crucible to get better currency in Cosmic Crucible. You know what I mean? Like all these characters to an extent can be used in either a defensive or an offensive manner in Cosmic Crucible. At least, I mean, we're talking Cabal, we're talking Quicksilver, we're talking Tangle Web, Superior Six, or even Sen Six. You can mix those together. I promise you it works in Cosmic Crucible too, baby. I promise you it does. New Warriors. I mean, come on, dog. So the fact that you can use these characters, build these future-proof characters to get dubs in Cosmic Crucible, to get a stronger Quicksilver, baby, to get a stronger Spider-Man 99. Like a lot of these characters are in that same store, baby. It works. That's all I'm saying.
It really does, man. You can build these characters. That's all we can say. Be ready for whatever you're coming to. It is hard as a new player. We understand that, but you can, once you get the resources building these characters, you won't regret it, because you'll still be using them longer than just shorter, where you're like, why did I even invest in Hand Archer? There's no reason to. So
and I will say, baby, look, we understand that this isn't a situation where, release 10 characters. They just told us we got to upgrade all 10 characters right now. We ain't got the resource for that. No. Don't worry about that. We're talking about at your own pace, baby. Play the game the way you want. However, I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know right now. Get Kizzy up there, get it like maybe 5 levels, 10 levels per day. Only spend, maybe if you only got like 5 million, put it at a cap per day. You know what I'm saying? Get to where you can gradually to get these characters up there. But once you get them to that, like at some point, it's gonna click. And these characters are gonna turn on you and be like, this is a whole new roster. What is going on right now? And I promise you it's gonna be worth it. You just gotta bide the time, baby.
Yep. Well, thank you, my man. Thank you, my man, Kingslayer. Thank you. His details will be down in the description below. Check him out as well. Make sure you follow, subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Let us know what we're doing wrong, or let us know what we're doing right. Either way. I just want to thank Kingslayer for jumping on again. We'll come out with another edition of this. Trying to push them out so that way you guys know exactly what you can be investing in and won't hate yourself for it later down the road, unless they decide to tank one of these characters and not do nothing with them ever again. But the majority of these characters will stay relevant for at least a while. They're not going nowhere. So, but until the next video, y'all, is DKG and Kingslayer. We're heading out.
Deuces. Have a good one, y'all. Man, appreciate you, famo.